greet our friends everywhere with Chapter 38 of Ninepence in Her Pocket, the story of Gladys Aylward. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, and comes to you from the radio studios of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago. Missionary Dr. Handley Stockley said if Gladys were anyone else, she'd be dead. Although she was suffering from a combination of diseases and infections, she fought hard. Many times in her life, Gladys Aylward had said no to the impossible. Now she was saying it once again. Incoherent, delirious, still she held on, cared for by a young missionary nurse from America, Mildred Nelson. And gradually she gained strength, and the people and events around her began to slowly focus.
Morning, Miss Aylward.
Is it morning?
Yes. Did you sleep well?
Where am I?
You're at the China Inland Mission in Xingping.
Oh, my.
What's funny?
The China Inland Mission. They wouldn't let me come to China. And now I'm here.
You applied to the mission?
Oh, it was a long time ago. I wasn't qualified to come. But what am I doing here?
You got sick. For a while you were at the Baptist Missionary Society Hospital in Xi'an. Then we brought you here to Xingping.
Where are my children?
Please try to rest.
But the children, all of them, and my own children, where are they?
Would the children be at Fufeng? 2 Bible women called me when you first became ill. They were from Fufeng.
Yes, Fufeng.
Do you think you would like something to eat?
Yes. Actually, I feel hungry.
Praise the Lord.
Because I'm hungry?
You've been very sick. I'll be back in a few minutes with your tray. Stay right in bed now till I get back.
I'm at the China Inland Mission. Oh, I'm so thin. I can't even sit up. I can't remember a thing. I must get a letter to the children. Where did she say they were? Where did you say the children are?
Fufeng, I think. Here's your breakfast.
Oh, thank you.
Here, let me help you sit up.
Would you help me write a letter?
After breakfast. I want to see you eat.
Oh, I can't seem to hold the cup.
That's all right. It's perfectly natural. You haven't done anything for a long time. Here, I'll hold it for you.
Oh, dear.
Now, don't fuss about it. Just drink. Ah, good.
I hope I haven't been any trouble.
You've been very sick. Now you're on the mend, and that's what to think about. Here.
No more.
Well, all right. I'll bring some tea in later.
Oh, it's outrageous to be so tired.
You have a nap. I'll be in to tidy you up a little bit later.
Well, now, it's nice to see you looking so much better, Miss Aylward. Mildred here tells me you're making excellent progress.
Well, I'm trying to be a model patient. I suspect the credit goes to Mildred.
She's top-notch, all right.
I'm still awfully fuzzy about the last few weeks. For a sick person, I seem to have done a lot of traveling. First to Xi'an, then to the pagoda, then to Xingping. Was I really in all those places?
The Japanese were bombing Xi'an. We thought it best to move you.
Oh, unnecessary. I'm not afraid of bombs.
I thought you'd be glad to know I've discovered some good friends of yours, the Hubert Fishers.
Oh, yes. Where are they?
In Meissen. They want you to stay with them when you're well enough. Then after a few months you'll be able to...
A few months?
I'll be frank with you, Miss Aylward. You were as close to death as anyone I've ever seen who's recovered. It's going to take you a good long time to get your health back. You might as well make up your mind to it.
I see.
But when you are better, what will you do?
I don't know exactly.
Does anyone overseas send you any support?
No.
What have you been doing for money all these years?
Well, I ran an inn. I worked as a foot inspector for the Mandarin of Yangcheng before the war. Since then, I don't know. I guess I never thought of it. People gave me food. That's all I needed.
Well, you'll enjoy the Fishers.
Oh, I'm afraid I've been a burden to you here at the CIA.
Not at all. I hope you won't think that.
We can move you by boxcar to Meissen if you are eager to get to the Fishers, but it will have to wait for a while. You'll need to gain a little weight first, walk around a bit.
You've both been very kind.
Nonsense. I've got several calls to make while I'm here, Miss Aylward. I'll come by again before I go back to Xi'an. You just concentrate on getting better.
I will. As soon as I can. I want to go to Xi'an. Excuse me, please. Could you direct me to the Xi'an Chinese Relief Organization?
You are not Chinese. It is for Chinese.
Yes, I am a Chinese citizen.
It is on the Street of the Seven Doors. Do you know Xi'an?
No, I was here once before, but I was very ill.
Go to the end of this street, turn right, then turn left. You will see it.
Many thanks.
It was an honor.
Just as I thought. The city is still packed with refugees. Oh, there is so much I could do. Turn right, and then left. I should be coming to it soon. Ah, there. Are you open?
Yes, just now.
My name is Aylward. I am wondering if you would know of any work I might do.
Close the door, please, and come in.
Preferably not hard labor. I've been ill, and apparently I ought not to...
At first, I thought you were Chinese. You are English?
I am a Chinese citizen.
Today is a festival. Otherwise, this office would be crowded all day with refugees. Chinese refugees who have nothing. We have all we can do to help Chinese. This is not an agency for foreigners.
Well, I've told you I'm a Chinese citizen.
What is your work?
I am a missionary. But, of course, the war... I'm from Yangcheng. I had an inn there. I was a foot inspector.
How curious. There are many missionaries in Xi'an.
Yes.
Go to them. They will help you.
But like myself, they have lost everything. Their foreign money is worth almost nothing, and they have families to take care of. I can't ask them to help me.
I have a great deal of work to do. You can see my desk is towering with papers. I want to go to the pagoda to see the festivities. I've told you, you are wasting your time.
Well, I'm sure you don't understand. I'll take any kind of work. It doesn't matter.
You read and write, do you not?
Yes.
You see, I have nothing for you, an educated foreigner.
Well, what if I were a poor farm girl? What would you tell me then?
I would tell you to go to the relief camp and get some cotton thread. You would spin it into cloth and hope to sell it in the market.
Where is the relief camp?
Oh, you are an impossible woman.
I believe you're right. Many people have shared your opinion. Where is the camp?
You pass the gate on the way here. A large wooden fence.
Oh, yes. Thank you for your help. Will I need any paper or anything? To get the thread.
Oh, no. They will register you there.
Well, thank you. Oh, by the way, I'll be having gospel meetings in Sion. I'll try to let you know when. I hope you'll come.
Oh.
Cloth? Would you look at my good cloth?
Miss Aylward, what are you doing?
Selling cloth. Do you need any?
Well, now, let's see. I believe we could use some for the women at the hospital.
Dr. Stockley, you don't have to buy some.
No, really, I often take some back. We make clothes for the children out of it.
Well, this is 2 yen.
Not nearly enough. You don't have to give me cut-rate prices.
It is enough.
I thought you were still with your friends the Fishers.
Oh, now don't tell me I ought to be back there. I rested for months.
How are you feeling?
Oh, a bit weak, I suppose. But otherwise quite fine.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's been some officers around looking for you, Chinese fellows.
Officers?
Yes, wanted to know if anybody'd heard of you. I sent them to the Fishers in Meissen.
Oh.
They'll be back. Say, why don't you come to the compound with me for dinner? The other missionaries would be delighted to meet you.
Did they leave any names?
Huh? Oh, the officers. One was a colonel. Linan. Yes, Linan. You know him?
Yes. He was in Seichao.
How about it?
How about it?
For dinner.
Oh, yes, of course.
You come along now. You don't have to stay here. Your cloth is almost gone.
How long ago did they come, the soldiers?
A few days. They'll be back. I hope it wasn't anything important.
Oh, no. Nothing important.
I can't tell you, Miss Aylward, what a lift you've given us. I'm so glad you could come to supper.
Yes, indeed. You must stay over with us for a few days. Where are you staying?
At the refugee camp.
Gracious.
Now, Gladys, we can find you a more comfortable place than that.
It's very comfortable. You forget I'm used to a bedroll on the mountains. I don't mind the camp at all. Besides, I'm with the Chinese.
Well, yes, but...
My wife is thinking you can't just stay in that camp and spin cloth with all the women refugees, and she's right.
Well, right now I don't see what else I can do.
What is it, Lou?
Many humble pardons. There is a Chinese officer to see Dr. Stockley.
Did he say who he was?
Same as before, Colonel Linan.
Not.
You've heard Chapter 38 of Ninepence in Her Pocket, the story of Gladys Aylward. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, and comes to you from the radio studios of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago.